Jonas Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony Bennett. And a chance for just
long range so far, fellas.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them.
Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Fires the three. Shot's good.
Maintain that lead.
Knight against Carter Williams. Henson on a screen on Knight. Pokes his way.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry.
Richardson outside. Another three for Phoenix.
You know, he's putting on an out. Warmed up here.
Henson, and that one's good.
Possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And that one's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
The Bucks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making.
And through one half,
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Wow. Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Markieff Morris and Alex Len are the bigs. Brandon Knight is out there with Richardson. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position. Richardson, good.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Now here's Carter Williams. And here's Bennett. Bennett setting the pick for Carter Williams. Shoots it. Carter Williams with another miss.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Good on both. And a minute played as the second half.
They've been running in place.
They got to get going. Count that one. And that's now 7 points now for Henson. Knight with it. Now defended by Bennett. A nice shot by Knight.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Middleton outside. Fades. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Bucks trail by 20. Henson sets a screen for Carter Williams. To the inside. And Henson with the bucket on the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Tucker. Softly drops in the floater. And the Suns lead by 20.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Carter Williams dishes to Henson. The Bucks working the ball around. And it's Middleton penetrating, and that one's good. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night. Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Milwaukee timeout.
Start it.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass.
O.J. Mayo checked in for Milwaukee.
limit
And
their
for the
easy
Suns,
baskets, so get
Chandler
back on
comes
deep.
in for Morris, and Warren subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Henson the pass to Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Richardson, good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Henson sets a screen for Mayo. Rejected by Richardson.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Knight.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Richardson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Knight wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Knight's got 9.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Henson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Land's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Kicks it to Richardson. No good with the triple.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Mayo kicks to Henson. Middleton drives in, and that one is hammered home.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not pick up a tee.
Offensive rebound. Knight dishes to Richardson. Richardson, no.
You have to continue to try it.
I don't know how.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better make some noise for your energy.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells us. Here is Bayless. Jared Bayless is out there with Vaughn. Then it's Mayo. Then it's Anthony Bennett. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV interaction. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And Brooklyn is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Nets will be going up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, they've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
$2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. Today's game continues this Brooklyn Nets homestand. Challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, it's been a nice run.